It's hard to do justice to my mother's 95 years, but I do want to share this as my audiovisual tribute to her life and achievements. Joyce Elaine Squires was born at home, the youngest of 3 children in 1930, to Archibald and Elma. Her father was a successful dentist, but she lived through the Depression and World War II and came of age in the 1950s. Her parents were loving and supportive, and they pushed her to succeed and to understand the value of a dollar. Growing up in those times and being the youngest child by 5 years must have forged her strong character. Fast forward to University of Michigan, where she met my father on a blind date, and he became her lifelong love. Gender roles were more conventional then, and as she once told me, marriage is just what one did in the 1950s. They married in 1951, December, shortly after graduating. Breaking with the norms of the times, they did wait 5 years before having any children, so my dad could complete a stint in the Army, study as a draftsman, and begin work as a graduate student. Mom got trained as a dental hygienist in this time too. Roberta came along in 1956 and Jeff in 1958. She was a dutiful wife, doing the bulk of the child rearing and housekeeping while still working as a dental hygienist to supplement my dad's modest professor salary. Dad's academic career took the family to New Orleans for a teaching position at Tulane. While Mom was initially leery of moving to the South, once there she embraced the culture, lifestyle, and especially the cuisine. Dad's career later shifted from academia to government, and Mom fully supported the change, even driving us kids all the way from New Orleans to D.C. in January of 1968, while Dad stayed behind to finish work commitments. Mom remade her life again, availing herself of all that Washington had to offer, making new friends and new activities. But these biographical facts don't capture the essence of my mother's life. She was both very creative and very practical. She was a problem solver who took action whenever something needed to be done. Her creativity came out in many ways, from gourmet cooking to gardening to her musical tastes and activities in sports. For a while she tried weaving with great results. She also studied photography, which we all enjoyed. My favorites were her studies of glass. But she invested most of her creative energy in raising her children and forging a strong marriage. While they had many things in common as a couple, like all couples, they also had their challenges. But they weathered the tough times, and I think it was largely due to my mom's commitment and loyalty that they remained together. Time definitely proved her right, as the final years of their marriage seemed to be their happiest. They rejoiced in each other's company and all their shared interests in traveling, gardening, concerts, fine dining, card games, and other things. Traveling by cruise was the perfect compromise for them because Mom could enjoy the international adventure and Dad enjoyed life on the ship. They of course enjoyed visits from their grandchildren and watching them grow up. In raising her children, she taught us to be tolerant, open to other cultures, and considerate of other people. She instilled a love of art and music in us, encouraging us to learn arts and crafts, taking us on trips to museums, and paying for our art supplies so we could develop our own skills. She had broad tastes in all kinds of music. She was the cool mom who bought Beatles records before we did in the late 60s. But she also loved jazz, classical, and other pop music and really loved going to concerts. As a mother, she was both loving and supportive. She encouraged us to create, explore, and try new things. She always encouraged seeing our latest projects, be it a quilt, a painting, a necklace, or a song, and she always asked good questions and appreciated our efforts. After my dad died, she missed him, of course, and grieved his loss, but she didn't slow down. She made a new life for herself and expanded her networks of friends, taking on new activities and staying active. As her health faded, she responded with courage and determination, which made it easier for my sister and I to care for her. Thankfully, she passed away at home, as she had always wished. I will miss her presence, but cherish my memories of her for the rest of my days. I love you, Mom.